As I go through life, I notice different colors and different combinations that kind of remind me of an earlier time in my life. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to find ways to share that with others who could possibly relate to certain subjects that I paint. This is why you can often see the colors of nature reflected in my work, as well as how light plays off of different subjects, from the day-to-day rusty wagons to the rusty wagon wheels to something like a chimenea that we all disregard each and every day. Those things are beautiful and substantive to me. Some things that are most exciting to me that I'd like to replicate are traffic scenes. So where we see brake lights and directionals, and whether it's day or night, it elicits certain feelings. And I think that the visceral feelings that it elicits in other people might be attractive to those who view my art, and they might relate in a certain way. And I've heard people say that my paintings stress them out, which is okay. So it kind of allows us to feel certain feelings, which I think is really important in paintings. It's funny how we can view the same subject at different times of our lives, and how different it looks and how different it presents, even within the same day, as in terms of how the light hits a subject in the morning versus at night, and how the same subject in the same location, when left alone, looks in December versus June. I also take a lot of my inspiration from nature, and some of the food that we consume that comes right from nature, with its colors and its life cycle too, to kind of make sure that I represent, or try to represent, every cycle, every step in the cycle, whether it's attractive, whether I feel it's attractive or not. In some of my paintings, I try to tell a story, whether it's biblical, whether it be a story that I've experienced, or I invite the viewer to insert their own story, where they can kind of come to feel a certain feeling of whether it be a place that we share, or whether it be something that's depicted that they've also experienced. So I think that art does that. It tells us a little bit about ourselves and about where we've been, and the human experience that we all share together. easel, I find different things that happen. So it's no longer just about the photo I'm trying to represent, and also the thing that is in front of me, but it's about a color that kind of reminds me of an earlier time, or something to that effect. I feel like life's really been good to me. I think that no matter where we find ourselves, for those who are creating and for those who are viewing, that whether life is great, or whether we feel a certain way about life or not, is good or not, I think it's really important to kind of reflect on what we're seeing in front of us, and how it helps us to bring up certain feelings about what we've experienced. And some of the sculptures that I've created in the past are showing their age, and by them showing their age, it's really kind of indicative of all that it's been through. And that's why rust is really important, and not that things stay shiny and new the entire life cycle.